in your hand. Okay. Today is June 1st, 2000. Come here, baby.
Read with him.
Come here.
Read with him.
Alright, I'll read right here. Today is June
Daddy.
1st,
Read
2013.
with him.
Oh, get over here and sit. I'll take care of it. You get over here and sit down. Come here, sit down next to me. No, sit over here. Get on my right hand side. Right side. Here. Alright. Why do you want me to read with him?
Because he's so silly.
I don't have trouble. Hello! How are you? I'm mad at you. You have not read with me in a long time. You always read with Daddy, but never me. Just for that, you're going down, woman. Let's read a book. Okay, what should we read? This is called Roses Are Pink, Your Feet Really Stink by Diane Day Grote.
Could you make him...
It's a rose book! It's a rose book, did you know? It says, roses are pink, and Gracie, your feet really stink. So, let us read this book. You want me to read it? You want Daddy to read it? You want me to just make fun of Daddy as he reads it?
Yes, make fun of Daddy.
Okay, so let Daddy read it, and then I'll make fun of him while he reads. Okay, here we go. It says, violets are blue, roses are red. To children's librarians, enough said. Okay. Get to the good stuff. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Could you make him talk?
Would you stop?
Could you make him talk?
You've got to pet him. See, he's going to sit on your lap like this, and he's going to be your buddy. Okay?
Could you make him talk in the story while you're doing the story?
Would you let me do it? Huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay. There they were. 15 blank Valentine's cards. Valentine's Day? We're in summertime, not Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day's cards waited to be filled with nice Valentine poems. Oh, a poem. You know what a poem goes?
In a...
Do you know what a poem is?
No. Yes.
It goes, roses are red, violets are blue.
Your feet really stink.
That doesn't rhyme. Ah. But we'll figure it out. They were sitting at the kitchen table in a pile of as high as Gilbert's nose. Mrs. Beard had told them to write something nice for each classmate because Valentine's Day was about liking each other. Liking each other? I like you. Oh, I just love you to death. Oh, I like you so much. Oh, I just gotta lick, 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 lick. Oh, armpit. I just love you so much. I just love you so much. Hey, would you two get up here? Come on now, let's read. Reading time. Can I eat the book? No, you cannot eat the book. Sit still. Okay. Gilbert liked Patty a lot. She had smiley eyes and silly laugh that made Gilbert feel silly too. He picked out the biggest card, wrote inside, I love you. No, he didn't write that. Let's pay attention, you two. Would you like to read it? Okay. Only if Gracie helps me read it. His card said, roses are red, violets are blue, your eyes are nice, like mine. Hello, look at my eyes. Hello, look at my eyes. And I like you. Signed, Gilbert. Very good. So it says, roses are red, violets are blue, your eyes are nice, and I like you. Very good, you two. Gilbert also liked Frank. Frank let Gilbert use his baseball mitt once when Gilbert forgot to bring his own. On Frank's card he wrote, your name is Frank. It isn't Hank. You lent me your mitt, so you I thank Gilbert. That was nice of him. But I'm gonna tell you anyway! Okay. This is fun, Gilbert thought. He continued to write a nice Valentine poems until there was 2 cards left. One for Louis and one for Margaret. Gilbert didn't want to write a nice poem for Louis. Louis once tweaked Gilbert's nose until it turned red. Hey, if somebody tweaked my nose and it turned red, I'd be mad at them too. No, it's my nose. Oh yeah. You think you can get mine? I'll get your nose. If you think you're, I will. Okay, you two, knock it off or you're gonna... Okay. He didn't want to write a nice poem for Margaret either. Margaret made fun of Gilbert's glasses, so he didn't write nice poems. Well, that's not nice. We don't make fun of people like that, do we? Because everybody's different, and we all have very strong points and weak points, don't we? Mm-hmm. And we do not act like bullies at all, do we? That sounds like those 2 people were acting like bullies. On Louis's card, he wrote, violets are blue, roses are pink, your feet are big, and they really stink. Now, do you guys think that was very nice of him to write that to somebody? Or do you think that he's being just as much of a bully as they were to him? I don't think that was very nice of him to write that, do you? So let's see what happens, okay? Gilbert thought the poem was funny, but maybe Louis wouldn't. Maybe he would tweak Gilbert's nose when he read it. Gilbert didn't want Louis to tweak his nose again, so he didn't sign his name. He signed it Margaret. That's not nice. Now he's lying. We don't lie, do we? No, we don't. On Margaret's card, he wrote, roses are red, you wet your bed, I think you have rocks in your head. God, that's not very funny. Oh, that's hilarious! She got rocks in her head. Reminds me of Gracie. Rock, 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 rock. No, but that's not nice. See? Isn't that being the bully? Now who's being the bully? Margaret or Gilbert? Both of them? That's right. And are we bullies? No. We've got to be friends with everybody. Gilbert liked the poem, but he didn't think Margaret would. He didn't want Margaret to say mean things to him again, so he signed the card Louis. On Valentine's Day, Gilbert walked to school with 15 cards and a tiny Valentine cookies that his mother had baked for the party. Mrs. Beard let everyone open their cards. One of Gilbert's cards had X's all over the envelope, so he opened it first. It said, roses are red, violets are blue. You are my friend and I like you. It was signed Patty. Gilbert smiled at Patty and Patty giggled back. Gilbert opened the rest of his cards. They were all very friendly. Even Louis had written a poem for him. You may be small, you're not very tall, but I like the way that you play ball. Louis. Gilbert was happy that Louis liked the way he played ball. And Margaret wrote, Sometimes you are very sweet. I hope you brought nice cookies to eat. Love, Margaret. Uh-oh, Margaret made him a nice card, didn't she? Uh-oh. Gilbert smiled to himself. Margaret thought that he was very sweet. He looked over at Margaret. She wasn't happy with one of her Valentines. I wonder which one that could be. Anybody know which one that could be? He did say she had rocks in her head. Yeah, and that why it wasn't very nice of him, was it? No. So who do you think's being the bully now? Gilbert. She stuck her tongue out at Louis. Louis wasn't happy with one of his Valentines either. He stuck his tongue out at Margaret. Margaret pushed Louis. Louis called Margaret a bad name. Uh-oh.
What?
See, Louis and Margaret are mad at each other.
Why?
Because remember, Gilbert wrote the cards, but he signed one to Margaret. He signed one to Louis saying they were from each other. Remember, he didn't put his own name. He put their names down. So they think it's each other that did it. Mrs. Baird said, "Quiet, please. Valentine's Day is about liking each other, not about fighting." She made the class do workbooks for the rest of the morning. Everyone was mad at Louis and Margaret, even Gilbert. Even though Gilbert's the one who started it, wasn't it? Okay. When it was reading time, Margaret looked through all her Valentines as kids said, "I have 2 Valentines from Louis. A good one and a bad one." Louis said, "I didn't write a bad one. Someone else wrote my name." He looked through his own pile of cards and said, "I have 2 Valentines from Margaret and none from Gilbert." Then he shouted, "Oh no, Gilbert wrote the bad cards and signed our names." And Miss Baird said, "Quiet, please." Uh-oh, they're finding out. See, this is why it's not nice to be a bully. At lunch, nobody wanted to sit near Gilbert, not even Patty. He had to sit all by himself. When he peeked over his carrot and banana sandwich, he could see Patty and Louis giggling at their table. Gilbert wondered if Louis thought Patty had smiley eyes and a silly laugh, too. He saw Margaret eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich like she did every day. Gilbert liked peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and wished that he was eating one, too. Turn the page. Hold on, I gotta turn the page.
Hey, could you make him talk?
Yes, stop. I had to take my hand off so I could turn the page. It's okay, Gracie. You don't need to freak out. Okay. At recess, nobody played with Gilbert, and Gilbert was very sorry that he'd written 2 mean, nasty Valentines. See what happens when you're mean back? It doesn't pay to be mean, does it? When they all lined up to go inside, Patty finally asked, "Why did you write bad things about your friends, Gilbert?" "Because Louis tweaked my nose," Gilbert said, "and Margaret made fun of my glasses." Louis said, "I'm sorry I tweaked your nose, Gilbert. You can tweak mine if you want." Gilbert gave Louis's nose a little tweak, but it didn't turn red. And Margaret said, "I'm sorry I made fun of your glasses, Gilbert. I will wear them for the rest of the day." She put on Gilbert's glasses, but she couldn't see anything. And Gilbert couldn't see anything, so she gave them back. See? Are they being silly now? "I don't wear glasses, but I can't see." Doink, doink. "I can't get past there. There's a big brick wall in my way." Okay. In art class, Gilbert made 2 new Valentines out of red paper and lace. During spelling, Gilbert wrote a new poem for Louis. "Violets are blue, roses are pink. I'm sorry I said that your feet really stink." Then Gilbert thought of something nice about Margaret. He liked the way that she always smelled like peanut butter and jelly, so he wrote a new poem for her. "Roses are red, jelly is sweet. You smell as good as a sandwich you eat."
Is that nice?
Yes, that's very nice. As long as your heart means it nice, it'll always be nice. Then in math, Gilbert figured out that he had 364 days before he would have to write any more Valentines. Because he doesn't want to have to write one until next Valentine's Day, does he?
Ew.
Finally, it was time for the party. Gilbert gave the new cards to Louis and Margaret, and he passed out the cookies that his mother had baked. See, passing out the Valentines. And each cookie said, Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day! In the summertime!
What?
In the summertime. Valentine's Day in the summertime. Valentine's Day in the summertime. Do-da, do-da. Do-do-do-do-do. You tweaked my nose! You tweaked my nose! You got a head full of rocks. But that's okay. Rocks, box, you got the stocks, we got the style, we got the class. I'm gonna lick your nose in class. Loving kisses, loving kisses, loving kisses. Loving kisses. What do you think of that book?
I'm like, no, take it off! You're still playing.
Okay, it's time to go outside and play. We read the book, now it's time to go outside and play. Your feet stink!
No, your feet stink.
You're a bully. You made me hurt my feelings. You're a bully. Don't talk to me. I'm over here. Don't talk to me. You hurt my feelings. I'm gonna hide. No, I'm hiding. No, I'm hiding. I'm hiding. No, you hurt my feelings. You're a bully!
No.
We don't bully!
You did it first.
Doesn't matter. That doesn't make you do it last. Okay. Here, grab this guy. Grab him.
No, what?
Okay. Let's go get on your Crocs.